Got your own stool and everything. Okay. You're a little bit, whoa, dude. Can you sit? He's camera shy. Oh, can you sit? We're gonna rotate you over this way. Good boy. Hi, welcome to Bofo Bart. I'm Bart. Joining me today is Otto. Otto, why don't you say hi? Can you say hi? He's still kind of getting used to the camera. Oh, you like chin scratches, don't you? All right, so there's no easy way to tell you this, but I'm just gonna come out and say it. Lola, our one dog, ended up passing away a little over a week ago. With that, I kind of took a break. To be honest with you, I'm still kind of adjusting to it, but you know, you gotta carry on. Now it's just me and Otto. Otto, you wanna get down? Go ahead, buddy. You're good. Yeah. Whoa, you made it. All right, there you go. Otto, he made it. Otto's trying to find a spot to sleep. Otto, you can't snore during this whole thing. My dog kind of has sleep apnea. Sorry. So if you hear some like grumbling in the background, that's him snoring. Where was I with this? I don't remember. But yeah, losing a pet is difficult. It's probably on the top 5 list of difficult things that happen in your life. They're always gonna hold a place in your heart. Their memory just kind of stays there with you. I'm gonna dedicate this episode to her and tell her story. So let's get this thing rolling. So back in 2012, I moved down to St. Thomas. I was an airline guy, and the airline that I worked for up here ended up dismantling, and I relocated down to the Virgin Islands to work for them there. Now at the time, me and my wife were dating. Shortly after I moved down there, she ended up packing up and joining me. It was me, her, and our 2 cats. But for me being the dog guy that I've always been, I knew I was missing something. And that something was a dog. I mean, we had a little bit of a yard. We also knew that a lot of dogs down there needed a home. Well, one week while I was up here doing a Walmart run, because we didn't have a Walmart in St. Thomas, my wife thought it would be a great surprise to get me a dog. So she went to the shelter there and she saw a dog that caught her eye. She was rough around the edges, looked like she got around at the beach, was a stray, was a mom of several litters. But there was something about this dog that my wife liked. Just her sweet tenderness and kind-hearted personality, it spoke to her. So she picked up the dog and drove it home. Probably the dog's first car ride, but she dug it. She liked it a lot. Well, it took her time getting used to the home before I got there. Learned that TV is awesome. She loved TV. Wasn't too sure about crates. But with us having 2 cats, we just wanted to be careful, you know? But when I came home, oh man, I was amped. I was so amped. I knew that she was gonna be a good fit. And you know, like she was shy at first, but she eventually warmed up. But we had a deck out there. She napped a lot. And every now and then she would even get a package. She loved her packages. As time went on, we found out that she loved belly rubs. We could easily tell when she wanted one because she would lay on her back. Not sure if you knew this, but if a dog lays on their back and they expose their belly, that means that they feel very, very comfortable around you. I think it was probably couple weeks after we had her, Courtney found a kitten in the middle of the road and it wasn't doing well. She brought home the kitten. With Lola being the mom that she was, she instantly rolled over on her side and actually tried to nurse it. I've never seen this before with a dog. Now I know that it actually happens sometimes, but just to see a big dog like that so many people are intimidated by because they're considered a bully breed, there's something really cool about it. So after we saw that, pretty much felt very comfortable around her with our cats. She got along with the cats great. Actually, Peaches kicked her out of her crate once, and she was okay with that. Have you ever had a dog that actually played hide and seek? My dog did. Lola, where are you? Oh, there's Lola. Oh, there she is. Lola, what are you doing in there? I don't know if it was actually hide and seek or if she was just exploring and then she got stuck. I'd like to say it's hide and seek. Another thing about Lola, she did not like the water. Nope, she hated the water. I don't get it because it's an island. You'd think a dog would like the water. And that's one thing I never could warm her up to. She would go at the beach, lay down, watch all the other dogs play in the water, and there's Lola just sitting on the beach. We had several fosters that we took care of until we got them homes. But then we found her forever partner in crime, Otto. Now, Otto's a different story, and I'm going to cover him on a future Saving Animal Saturdays. But yeah, so she met Otto, and she really watched after him. Whenever they would be separated, you better believe she would be howling. She did not like it when Otto left. We were down there in St. Thomas for 2 years. Then I ended up getting a job offer. Packed up the dogs, all of our stuff, and we were out. And ended up moving up to Baltimore, where we found it to be extremely difficult to find a place that allowed bully breeds. Dumbest term in the world. These dogs want her to fly. We ended up finding a place, kind of rigged the system a little bit. Yeah, this is Lola right here. Yeah, she's a lab. Down in Baltimore, she put up with a lot. Lola's got a new friend. Her name's Gladys. Gladys likes to play. What do you think, Lola? Gladys and Lola, it's so cute. She loved to cuddle, loved to find that nook and just force her way right into it. Yeah, she did that a lot. A lot of couch time. As much fun as living in Baltimore was, I always wanted my dogs to have a yard that they could just run free and play with each other, just really enjoy life as a dog. So me and the wife, we decided to purchase this home up here in Pennsylvania. Had a yard, and I really saw that they could really get out and just run without being on a leash. And they loved it. Oh man, there would be some times that they would play themselves silly. And I still remember one of the first big snows. I don't think Lola was that much of a fan of the snow. I mean, being an island dog, they didn't have snow. Definitely wasn't a fan of the snow, and Otto chucked her into a bush. She was the first one to greet me at the door because Otto was kind of slow getting up. Always had that awesome tail wag, but she would really just follow me everywhere. She was always curious about what was going on. I think she always wanted to be a part of whatever it was. She was that kind of dog that just wanted to be in your life, sometimes a little too much. She had a spot out in the yard that she used to love to just lay down. My wife would be gardening and stuff, and she would just sit there watching over. She did this thing where she used to close the gate on herself. Lola, you lock yourself out. I still don't know why she did that. But loved to be in beds. She loved bedtime. There's probably a ton of stuff I'm missing in this story of Lola, but I think you get the picture. Our pets mean a lot to us, and even though they're here for such a short time, unless you get a turtle, because I found out turtles lived for like 400 years. Wait, tortoises live for like a long period of time. But even though they're here for such a short period of time, they impact us in ways that you never think that they will. It's a cool thing. But the past couple years with her at this home have been awesome. Even when I started doing all this recording and stuff, I never really realized how much of a part of my life she was. But shortly after Christmas, I noticed that she started limping. She was still getting around. We thought she tore her ACL, but then after taking her to the vet, we found out that she had cancer. It was really a fast moving cancer. And then this month came through, and that's when I could tell she was in pain and she just wasn't herself. Knowing that her time was coming up, I decided to start up on a project that I've been putting off forever, and that was my Jeep. I took her out there with me, and I even picked her up and put her in the back seat of it when I was doing some stuff there with the interior and everything, and I got it done. And after it was complete, the first passenger I had in it was her. She got to go on one more Jeep ride like she did down in St. Thomas. Lola was a great dog. She really was. Always will be. I don't have many regrets in life, but one thing I'm really glad that we did was adopt Lola. I'll always be grateful that she was in our life. But things like this, they happen in life. And I don't think anything really prepares you for that time. One thing I learned is that you just gotta be grateful for the time that you do have with them. And one thing that you'll never lose are the memories. Those memories will always be there. So for anybody out there who might be in the same process that I was in like 2 weeks ago, just remember the good times that you had, and yeah, just keep trucking. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. Sorry it was kind of a downer. I definitely wanted to just share the life of Lola with you. She was a pretty big part of my life.
Some animal ate a whole bunch of flowers off Courtney's plant, but there are more flowers coming, so it's okay. God, I love those bells. Lola, I think she's here. What do you think, Lola? You think she's here? Yeah, she's definitely here.